Part A, effective concentration. We're going to need 10 test tubes, 2 10 milliliter graduated cylinders, 2 250 milliliter beakers, and 1 100 milliliter beaker. I've already obtained some of solution A and solution B. We'll start with filling up our test tubes. We're filling up our test tubes first before we put the reagents together to do the reaction. In each of the 5 test tubes for solution A, I'm going to put 10 milliliters. The concentration of solution B is going to be what's changing. In each of these test tubes, I'm going to place a different amount of solution B and then top it off up to 10 milliliters with deionized water. This first one is getting the full 10 milliliters. Test tube 1. Test tube 2 is getting 8 milliliters of solution B and 2 milliliters of deionized water. Test tube 3 will get 6 milliliters of solution B and 4 milliliters of deionized water. That's a little too much. Test tube 4 gets 4 milliliters of solution B and 6 milliliters of deionized water. Can you even see that? Yeah. And then the last one, test tube 5, gets 2 milliliters of B and 8 milliliters of deionized water. For recording the data for part 1, you're going to need a stopwatch at home and just observe how fast each reaction takes. You're going to see a very abrupt color change once the reaction takes place. And we'll mix together all the different concentrations of B along with a fixed concentration of A and see what effect that has on the rate. Starting with test tube 1. Get your stopwatch ready and start it as soon as I pour these 2 into the beaker. And stop. Test tube 2. Test tube 3. Test tube 4. Test tube 5. Part B, effective temperature. For this part, I'm going to do the reaction 4 times with a fixed concentration of the reagents. Each test tube contains 10 milliliters of full-strength solution. The first reaction will be done at approximately 10 degrees Celsius below room temperature. Our current room temperature is approximately 21.2 degrees Celsius, so we'll go down to about 10 degrees Celsius. There we go. Take those out before they get too cold. I only took the temperature of one. I'm assuming both of them are the same temperature. All right, get ready to start your clock. Next, room temperature. Next, we'll go approximately 10 degrees Celsius above room temperature. Lastly, we'll go about 20 degrees above room temperature. For part C, effect of a catalyst, we'll do this reaction twice. We have 10 milliliters each of solution A in each test tube, full strength, and in the solution B test tubes, there are 2 milliliters each of solution B topped off with 8 milliliters of deionized water. The temperatures will be the same. First, our uncatalyzed reaction. For the catalyzed reaction, I'll be adding 1 drop of a mixture of copper 2 sulfate and iron 2 sulfate, which is our catalyst. 1 drop to solution B.